do that fucking locomotion.
That song makes me feel self-conscious. I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't play that ever again.
Bro, it's gonna be okay.
I don't dance. That whole song is about dance. You know what?
I don't dance
This
either.
is how we're starting.
No, it's not how we're starting. You gotta make this like this right away. You gotta make it like this.
Gimme Danger Radio.
Yes, absolutely.
Episode 6. Welcome. Bringing you the great tracks from a lost generation, the lost tracks from our great generation. I'm Mitch, and as we like to say, I'll be playing the music that your parents got stoned to, and JB's going to play the music that I'm going to get stoned to later.
Yeah, he's gonna get stoned.
I probably, yeah. That's pretty common for me. Happy Saturday to you, JB, to our listeners.
Happy Saturday to all of y'all.
And we're sorry if you did expect the show at 6 p.m. sharp. If you haven't noticed, we're not always the sharpest. And, two things. We were doing some legwork at the new studio space, which is exciting. And then this goddamn streaming software was giving me the roundabout.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
It's
but
not
we're
the
here
cat's
now.
pajamas, man.
And I think I already know, but how you doing today, JB?
I'm doing fantastic.
We've been hanging out since 2 p.m., so...
Dude, we got matching jackets.
We do have matching jackets. Mine's in the car. JB gifted me a jacket with my name on it.
Yeah,
and the Gimme Danger Radio, or Records, rather. GDR on the back.
It's both.
Both. Yeah, it is both. It works. Technically, this is GDRR.
Well, I think of it as Gimme Danger Radio.
Yeah.
Gimme Danger Records.
Yeah.
Gimme Danger Recording.
Yeah.
Gimme Danger... raspberries.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's another venture coming soon.
That's what we're working on. We're actually not working on like a studio, like a label yet. We're working on a little urban farm.
Yeah. That's what's going on. And then there's stuff with the urban farm that's gonna be right in there, and gonna tell your uncle.
Very, very Brooklyn of us. Very, very hipster. Very cool, man. Very cool.
Yeah, like when you get your uncle involved.
We're decreasing the size of the hole in the ozone by growing raspberries in our warehouse in Brooklyn, New York. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, go fuck yourself, Bill Gates. Fucking asshole with your private jet.
I don't care if you're gonna donate your $4.5 quadrillion when you die.
What a bitch.
This is a very hostile start. Very hot. I started it.
Red hot.
Yeah, this is coming in hot.
Hey, I was gonna say. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No.
So I did I reanimated an animated short. I clipped it together with the old cartoon home movies. From our last show, I took a little 1-minute clip, and I did that. But Mitchell, I forgot to tell you.
Tell me.
I got some action figures. I got Michael Myers. I got the who's the guy from Scream? What is he called? What's his name?
Oh, something face. Like they called him because it was based off of like the mask, like the name of the costume in the movie. What's the name of it? Something face. I can't remember.
Ghostface?
Ghostface. That's exactly
what it is?
Yeah, because that's where it was like the Ghostface costume. Everybody's buying them or whatever.
Okay. So I got Ghostface, and then I got Frankenstein's monster. And then I got the from Halloween 3. Do you remember that movie?
I don't know if I ever watched Halloween 3.
Because it's called Season of the Witch and has nothing to do with Michael Myers. It's like a new story. They were trying to make it into like different stories.
Female Michael Myers, Michelle Myers.
It was some kind of weird, like, I don't know what it was, but basically there's three little children in costumes in that movie, and they made like little action figures of those.
Okay.
So I got all these action figures, and I'm gonna do stop motions instead of taking other people's cartoons. Maybe I will. sometimes, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna try doing not exactly robot chicken, but
Yeah.
using like little action figures and doing
That's
that
cool.
instead. And then I'm gonna use an LED screen or LCD, whatever the fuck it's called, like the screens, like computer screen behind it, and then I'll take like pictures of it down here,
Yeah.
and then that'll be the background.
That'd be cool.
So it'll be. But here's the thing: I
That's
wanted
cool.
you to pick which one you wanted to be, and since you're taller, I was thinking either Michael Myers or Frankenstein's monster.
Probably Frankenstein's monster. That seems to fit.
Okay, because I'm a little annoying, and I was thinking Ghostface would fit me more.
I could see if Ghostface fitting your personality more. But
Yeah.
you're not necessarily like...
Just a little
You're
bit.
not annoying.
Sometimes I can be a little annoying.
I think everybody can be a little
It's the
annoying
tism.
sometimes.
It's the tism. It's the tism. I know what it is when I do it.
Unreal.
I'm just being honest with myself. Fuck, man.
You're sounding very ableist right now.
Hey, we got the Elgato.
Oh, the Elgato. We're flipping the switch. Sorry, everybody. I didn't mean to leave you in the dark like that. Oh, we're back. Well, yeah, Jables, happy Saturday to you. I was on an episode of the Lamont Parmesan show this past week.
Oh, damn.
One of our loyal listeners, and he'll be on our show very soon here. But if you want to hear me talk more, and if you want to hear some couple things about GDR, go over and check out Lamont Parmesan. He's very, very funny. The production value is great, and it was a really fun time. It was just hanging out with one of my friends. So to say it's like, yeah, it was a fun time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I wasn't on like a show I'm not familiar with or something. But no, it was fun. It was fun.
Well, yeah, go check it out. Maybe
Lamont Parmesan show on YouTube. Lamont.
if you send me, you know what? Actually,
Oh yeah, we'll add the links.
yeah, I'll add the link.
It's also on our Instagram. Put it on the Instagram story too.
I just love where does that name come from, Lamont Parmesan? Or maybe I should ask him this.
I was gonna say, why don't you ask him? Because I really don't know. I think I'm really not sure. He'd be able to tell us though.
Lamont Parmesan. There it is.
I think where it originally stems from is Dan. Once upon a time, he had a job. I won't say what the job was or anything. Don't want to dox Dan. They were concerned about doxing on that show. I understand. It's a reasonable concern. But he was frequently on phone calls where it was, Tony Bag of Donuts or Jerry Prosciutto was calling Dan about business-related things, and he was constantly on the phone with the most hilariously Italian-sounding names. It was like, I guess I could take Grand Funk's Locomotion off the goddamn screen. Son of a bitch.
Okay.
Bitch.
So I got the link. That's a good. Shit. Well, let's open it up and then I'll put it on here.
Well, yeah, guys, we got a lot of records in store. It might not be the longest-winded episode in GDR's history, but we got some records for you guys tonight, and we're excited to play them.
Yeah.
I think I'll get this one queued up. Queued.
Okay, so let's do Mitchell. Ooh, he's getting a record. He's getting a record.
I'm doing the thing.
He's doing the thing.
I'm doing the thing I promised I would do. All right. I think that should be good.
You did kind of promise.
I promised.
Well, what are you playing, Mitchell? And I'll put this link up on there. And
A familiar favorite, a man I don't own a lot of albums from. This is going to be Moon Age Daydream off of Ziggy Stardust by David Bowie.
oh my
A lovely
god,
album. One of my more favorite used pickups lately.
oh, this is such a good
Go
song.
on. Yeah, probably my favorite song off the album.
Oh my god. Well, Should I do the thing?
Do the thing. It's the far right button.
All right. Oh, let's. God
damn this. Motherfuck.
All right. What is it? This one?
Yep. And you just drop the needle.
Boom.
David Bowie.
I'm an alligator. I'm a mama, papa coming for you. Who's going to say? Who knows is going to grow? What's the fact we're not to show?
Are we back? I think we're back. Oh my god.
We're back.
That was the Bad Brains sailing on. Off the Bad Brains. Or Bad Brains. Whatever.
All right. So there's that.
Oh, well, you flip the El Gato.
Yeah. I'll flip the Elgato.
Flip my El Gato. We're going to talk at you guys for a couple minutes, and then we'll get back to the tunes. Oh, I will put it back up now. Let's see. There we are.
What is it saying? Is it clear?
No, we're good. Yeah, no
All
blue
right.
bars or anything.
No blue bars.
Bars. Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you. A tasty selection to begin the show. JB, any call-outs from any of those bands? Anything stand out to you in our
That
first
Dickies cover of Paranoid.
That was sick. That was unexpected. I looked over at you and I said, "Is this a Black Sabbath cover?"
Well, it was funny because I remember hearing about the Dickies from Henry Rollins' "Get in the Van,"
Oh, okay.
and I think
Yeah,
he
you
was
showed me that.
he was being fucked with in England by the lead singer from the Exploited.
Henry Rollins was?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, because they're a bunch of skinhead punks,
Oh,
and he was the
yeah.
only member of Black Flag in there,
Okay.
like in this like green room.
Yeah.
And Henry was so tired that he decided to fall asleep in this waiting room, this green room, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And he fell asleep, and then all of a sudden he got kicked in the ribs by the guy from.
By just like a big Doc Martens boot with
Pretty
red
much.
laces on it. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
So he got kicked in the ribs by this skinhead motherfucker from
Miami's
Exploited.
good.
Yeah.
Gross.
And then
People.
the dude was like, "You fucking Americans, you got nothing." What did he say? Like the Dickies and the Ramones. I mean, they are a bunch of shit, aren't they? And Henry Rollins was looking around the room, and the room was filled with skinhead punks, and he's
Oh,
like,
no.
"I'm just gonna lay here and not."
Yeah. Yeah. Because the Sex Pistols made 2 good songs. Get the fuck away from me. Yeah. That's, yeah. I wouldn't want to run into a skinhead anywhere, but
No.
especially in England, you'd think that I thought they were all peace and love and keep calm and carry on and whatnot, heroin use and shit.
Yeah.
Well,
Here we are.
once more into the breach, Jables. I'm trying to think. Do I have any stories from this week? Not really.
You got any
Work
news stories?
sucked. I didn't write down any news stories. We do have 2 serious news stories. Well, if the MC5, Wayne,
God damn it.
rest in peace.
Wayne Kramer.
Wayne Kramer will be playing a few tracks for old Wayne
Mhm.
at the end of this talking block. What did so I know you had posted about it. What was your favorite what's an MC5 video you could point people to on YouTube and say that's Wayne? Like that's
Oh
one of my
my god.
favorites.
Just go to the one that I posted on Facebook and Instagram. I mean, you guys won't because my things are on private, but
Same.
but anyone that follows me that I allow to be a part of this life that I call mine, which is, mine and stuff. Yeah.
Circle of trust.
A circle of trust, yeah. No, there's this live video of them playing "Looking at You," and I think it's in Detroit.
Oh, sick.
It's in black and white, and it's not like the most hi-fi recording of them, like audibly, but the the performance is out of this world, and Wayne Kramer is just going fucking crazy with all these cool moves and the man.
So much good music came out of Detroit. It's actually pretty insane.
I know, what the fuck was going on, and we
weird.
we only have Steve Miller Band.
We have Steve Miller Band. We have Violent Femmes.
Oh yeah, okay.
What else did Milwaukee?
Bon Iver.
Oh yeah, that fucking guy is from like Eau Claire, Wisconsin, or some shit, right?
Yep.
That's where he has that festival. We have the guitar player from the Talking Heads. I can't remember his name. Not Charlie.
Oh, the Frogs.
Oh, I don't know the Frogs.
They're the ones that would make up lyrics on the spot.
Sick.
And they would, most of them were gay related.
Okay.
So they'd be talking about like, "Mother, I do not want to break your heart, but I am gay." This was the late 80s.
Sure.
Like, they were just going for it.
Freud would have had a field day.
But, they went on to open for the Smashing Pumpkins, and they were really good
really?
friends with Billy, yeah.
Oh, shit.
So,
Yeah, I'm trying to think of other Milwaukee.
Oh,
references.
the Shivers. I showed you that.
Oh, you did show me the Shivers, yeah. Oh, yeah, they're really good, actually.
Yeah. Very power pop.
I can't think of any other big names out of Milwaukee.
Neither can I. Is that bad? Is that bad that we can't think of anything that's...
No, I don't think so. It's funny because people look at Chicago as like such a like it is a major city, but especially people. I lived in Chicago for several years, and especially people in Chicago, they want you to think that it's this culture hub. And yes, you did have the blues there. You had like dad blues, and you have some like rap influence without a doubt. But that's a business city. You know what I mean? I can't really think, yes, there are a lot of blues names that came out of Chicago, and there's a lot of, like, that influence. That's a business city. You know what I mean? And it's like, it kind of all happened in New York. It all happened in California. It all, or is happening, in a sense,
Yeah.
But I guess that's kind of the beauty of the modern age, is it can happen anywhere now. You don't need to go to these places to find a following with the internet.
Yeah, kind of like, what was that band, what were they called? Me and Axel saw them in Chicago. I'm on Smoko, so leave me alone. I'm on Smoko.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Fuck.
I don't know.
See, now I'm going to sound like a dick if I don't find this.
A doucher.
I'm not...
I didn't call you a douche, dude. You need to chill out.
Why am I not... It was one of the best shows. Oh, The Chats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the three teenagers.
I think I remember you telling me about that, actually.
Yeah. We went to see that, and it was like a modern-day Ramones.
Oh, really?
And I've never seen a place blow up like that.
Sick.
Like, I felt like I was watching something from the 70s, or like the mid-70s.
Oh, that's cool.
It was crazy, dude.
Hell yeah.
And then, I hear that Dave Grohl is doing his thing that he always says, where he's like, I see this, and I get a little worried for these kids.
Yeah.
Because they have no idea. And they've gotten pretty big.
Really?
But I don't think they're going to get big to the point where it's like pop music.
Sure.
So
They'll still sit in their slot, kind of like the Melvins or something like that.
yeah.
They got big enough, but they stayed themselves.
Yeah. But like you said, it can happen anywhere. They're from Australia.
Oh, that's an interesting kind of phenomenon that people have been talking about on a couple of music pages I follow, is like the Australian wave of music.
Yeah.
I can't like the Australian invasion, I think they're dubbing it, or something like the British invasion, just with like Tame Impala and King Gizzard and lots of
What was
notable call-outs.
There's another band that I was listening to. Was it GT?
I'm not sure.
They're a punk band. And
Sick.
but what about Gautier?
Gautier.
He's from Australia.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That prison island. Did you know that?
Wait, what?
I'm probably gonna butcher some history right here, so don't take this as fact. I'll check it during the music break and see if this is accurate, but I'm pretty sure that Australia was owned by England and they used it for their overpopulation, like their prison overpopulation. They just like made their own like Guantanamo in Australia, and that's what ended up that's where the white people, that's where the British from in Australia come from. It was England's prison island. I think this might be totally inaccurate, and this might be completely off base, but I'm pretty sure that's some Australian history.
So hold on, I'm gonna move my mic so I don't have to keep
Now
coming up to it.
I'm gonna double check this because this doesn't sound right.
So here's something.
Hit me.
No, we're friends.
Hit me.
No, I'm not doing that. So, if you said the white people are from England that are in Australia, does that mean the kangaroos are from... Where are they from?
I don't know if they brought the kangaroos in.
Why not? You bring in people, why didn't you bring the kangaroos?
That's what they did with... where do they bring horses over from? Because like horses aren't native to a lot of places.
Yeah.
And they were like just boated in. They're so damn helpful.
They're great. I love horses.
My father worked on a farm a lot as a young child. This is a true story.
Oh, I thought you were doing the Joker.
No, this is not the...
My father rode horses.
Yeah. Began as a penal colony. Penal.
Penal?
Yeah.
Penal.
Yeah. Yeah. I
the
wasn't
fuck?
far off.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Fucking Australia, dude.
Oh, wait. Oh. Wait, we got Dan.
Oh, is Dan chiming in? He is our history expert.
So he's saying Jerry Harrison from the Talking Heads, he was a synth player.
Oh. I thought also lead guitar sometimes. Because Byrne played guitar, but...
Bass player for Midnight Oil?
Don't know Midnight Oil.
You don't know neither do I. Andrew Bird is out of Chicago.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Dan already knew what I was talking about. He brought up the chats.
Oh, okay.
I'm a fucking idiot. I can't believe it. Dan, you had me. You had my back, and I didn't even know. I had my back towards the computer.
You had your back.
You had my back, but I didn't even know because we're going through a digital...
Now.
What?
What?
Penal colony. Oh, yeah. Dan says it's 100% true. Yeah.
Thank you, Dan. Thank
you're
you.
all over it.
Hell yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. See, I feel like I have a lot of this like information stored in my head, but it's getting old and like covered in weed resin. So it's like I'm not sure what's real and what was like a dream that I had one time, or just like a theory that I crafted in my head. You know?
Yeah.
No. What were we talking about? Music out of Australia.
Yeah, like music can happen anywhere now.
Yeah, no.
Like you can find your audience.
Yeah, which is like and like when you think about all the bands, all the music that we lost because they were just like stuck in wherever and didn't have the chance to get to a studio in Los Angeles or something at the time, you know. It's pretty crazy to think about. But such is the modern age.
Yep. The Strokes.
What about them?
Modern age. See, we do album, song, and artist references here in joke form.
We just try to fit it into our dialogue. Yeah.
But if you don't know the Strokes, then you're not gonna. We need Dan here to make joke.
We need the jokester here, which we will be featuring Lamont Parmesan.
Midnight Oil is the Beds Are Burning song.
It beats me, dude.
We're a music podcast show, whatever, and we don't
fucking know.
I feel like an idiot.
I'm gonna look this up now.
Dan, you're putting us on the spot.
God damn it.
I don't know what I'm doing in this spot.
This is why we don't read comments. I'm just joking. I'm looking it up now.
He says, in quotes, "How can we sleep when our beds are burning?" Is that from? Do you know what that is?
I guess it's a lyric from the song. It has 290 million plays on Spotify.
Can you play it quick?
Yeah, let me make sure it's gonna come through my computer speakers.
Mitchell has to make sure it's coming through his computer speakers.
Fucking Windows 11.
Is that bad or good?
Bad.
Oh,
Okay, we're good.
I don't know anything about Windows. I'm sorry. It sounded kind of good. Like,
Yeah, I still don't recognize this yet.
can you go to like the?
Yeah, I still don't know this one.
It sounds a little familiar. You know what? You know what? Actually, Dan says, "I'm sorry. Don't read this. I'm just screaming into the void." No, you're not.
We're here.
We're paying attention. It's okay. But you just reminded me. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's kind of had that production value. The Bodines.
Oh, the Bodines. That's a good point. Yeah.
And they thanked on their first album. They thanked Jimmy's Grotto.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's so funny. One of my childhood friends, his grandparents owned Jimmy's Grottos.
What?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me?
What do you want from me, JB?
Free Ponzas.
You want that? You know, nobody needs free Ponzas in their lives. That's why I stopped being friends with the guy.
Oh.
No, I stopped because he had anger issues, but he was
Oh,
nice.
well.
You know, he's nice to me. Yeah.
That's kind of a good reason. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so. I would say so.
You don't need that. Dan says yes.
And as far as a local reference is concerned, Panzerata is essentially, it's a deep fried calzone.
Yeah.
It's a calzone that's deep fried. But
Yeah.
Our hometown lays claim to it, and I respect them for it. It's about yeah, man. It's a pocket of grease and self-loathing. It's a means to an end.
Here, let's see how weird this sounds. Okay, I'm gonna do something random. I just had to do that.
Nice.
Yeah, did you like that?
I liked it. Yeah,
You should
got
do it
on
with yours. Figure eight. Figure eight.
Ribbon microphones.
Uh huh.
Well,
I just did that. Mitchell just did that.
that happened.
Uh huh.
So, oh, I did have some notes, I think, from the last one that I never used because I forgot. No, I actually had this in my bag, but it was buried in my bag. What's your bag, man?
What's in your bag? I've got the Beatles. I don't have it in my collection.
Oh, I think we talked about this. Did we talk about Relicking guitars?
Last time, yeah.
Okay. Okay, then that's
And we
one
got
that-
it. We got into the fraying of clothes, and then that's when
That's
the
right.
cartoon came in.
That's right. That's when we turned into cartoon characters.
Home movies.
One of the other ones that I had written down was there's this one Instagram page. I think it's a music shop in England, somewhere in England. And
Andertons?
not Andertons. I do love Andertons though. Nice call out. I haven't watched their videos in a while. I used to watch all their shit.
Yeah.
Andertons is sick. No. Shout out to Andertons. But I don't know the name of the shop, but it seems like they're getting more popular for like TikTok videos and stuff. And I just see it on Instagram. I don't have TikTok. But they have like, and I'm not even sure. Maybe it was just a stupid fucking caption, but they had like a video of Stevie Ray Vaughan's son, I guess, playing. I don't know if he is actually Stevie Ray Vaughan's son. I
don't know.
have no fucking idea. But they had a guy playing blues in there, and there's one guy that they have frequent on there a lot. And it's just like, it's usually just videos of a couple guys playing guitars and like in their room. You know what I mean? In the studio space or whatever. And there's one guy that's always on there, and then I've seen a couple of his like annoying TikToks now subsequently. And he just
How much time are you on TikTok?
I'm on Instagram and a lot. Too much. Well, not that much. Anyway, yeah, and it's like there he is. He's obviously a Jimi Hendrix fan, and he's playing a left-handed guitar upside. He's playing a left-handed guitar right-handed, like Jimmy played a right-handed guitar left-handed, because he couldn't find a fucking left-handed guitar in whatever year it was. You know what I mean? This guy just does it because he's like paying tribute to him, and it's like it looks fucking stupid.
Well, yeah, it looks fucking stupid.
There's no necessity there. There's nothing. It looks fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
You just bought a left-handed guitar, and it's probably all fucked up and intonated weird and shit.
Dude, just play a normal guitar.
Play a fucking white Stratocaster.
Like,
I
holy
don't know why
shit.
it annoyed me so much, but it's just like, you're just being annoying. And he's playing like Jimi Hendrix-esque riffs on it. It's like, God damn it. Can everybody stop trying to be Jimi Hendrix?
I don't understand it.
I love Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah,
Everybody
I know.
loves Jimi Hendrix. I love him to death. He was one of the first guitar players that I got like hooked on.
Yeah.
But God damn it. Jimi Hendrix was Jimi fucking You're not fucking Jimi Hendrix. You're a white guy from England. Shut the fuck up and buy a right-handed guitar, you fucking dope.
All the cool guitars are right-handed. What is Jimmy to do? Play them.
Right. Well, it's like it's the guitar. Yeah, he had a necessity for it. You just look like an asshole.
That's like when he started playing that Flying V.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, I could play that too.
Yeah.
Gibson comes out with a left-handed Flying V.
That'd be dang. That'd be funny.
What would be that? I don't even know.
Like the switch.
Oh, the
is just on
controls.
the bottom. Yeah,
Yeah, the
like
controls.
are just on the.
That's
side. Yeah, that'd be it. If you guys don't know, a Flying V is a completely symmetrical guitar. I think the pick guard's even symmetrical.
Yeah. Or like the Bo Diddley from Gretsch, the square.
Yeah.
You can't fuck that up. You know, like that's right-handed.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, there should be ambidextrous guitars, actually.
Why don't we just put the controls all down the middle, like right underneath the bridge?
Huh? I don't see why. Probably because of the wood block.
I don't know. What?
Like,
Why would it?
I guess I don't know either. I suppose I'm thinking on like a semi-hollow guitar, but I don't know,
Okay.
where it's like the center block. I don't know. Fuck up the integrity of that. I have no idea. I'm not a luthier by trade or by hobby. You know. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know.
Let's see.
I don't
Let's see.
even know.
What has Dan got? Did he got anything else?
Is that a whole feed, Dan?
Yeah, it's all Dan. And he's done what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fire emojis, and he gave us 1 red heart.
Heart you, Dan.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I like that.
we do like that.
I just refreshed it.
Oh, I really like that. Well, yeah, Jables. I don't really know. I don't know. Did you have any news from this week? Any happenings? No.
Me and Axel saw a comedy show last night, and I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know if I should.
Jimmy Dore, right?
Yeah, Jimmy Dore. It's very good. Very good. Very funny. I met
yeah.
Steph, his wife, right after she opened for him, and
Hell yeah.
she was super nice. Really, they're both very charming. Like,
Cool.
yeah.
I feel like you need to be to do stand-up comedy. You have to have like a general like presence about you that's likable. In most cases, obviously, there's some very annoying stand-up comics out there, but that's how I look at Dan. He's very hard not to like at first blush. You know, like he's very very likable in general, but very likable. He sells himself to people very easily. You know what I mean? And that's, I feel like, indicative of all stand-ups.
Well, that reminds. Well, actually, that reminds me of 2 things. Like, you know, I've watched, I think, all the episodes now. But actually, no.
Of Lamont?
Yeah, but I didn't yet because you are on a new episode.
New episode aired today of the Lamont Parmesan Show. You can go to YouTube and type in the Lamont Parmesan Show. They post frequently. They post, I think, twice a week. I think they have, or at least once a week.
I thought it was once.
It's certainly once a week.
And wasn't it Wednesdays?
Yeah, it is usually Wednesdays.
I think that's what it's always said.
Actually, yeah, you're right. I think it is once a week. It just feels so frequent.
It does, yeah. But also
really good production. Dan's hilarious.
But also those
Lars is hilarious.
There's a lot of length to those podcasts.
Yeah.
And it feels like it's enough to last that whole week almost.
Oh yeah. No, they're good. It's my between work listening whenever they put out a new episode, so.
Oh yeah, I just listen to it while I'm grinding books and or binding books and things of that similar thing of things with paper.
I talk to geriatrics all day, so between talking to Jerry's, I throw on the Lamont Parmesan Show.
We should just advertise that for free on here. Go fucking watch or listen to that. God damn it.
Of course. Yeah, we should bring it up most times. Go check out the Lamont Parmesan Show.
Check it out.
And it's Lamont, Lamont, Parmesan, spelled like the cheese.
Big Loaf 420 every Wednesday? Who's Big Loaf 420?
Big Loaf 420, I would believe, would be our friend who had the Strokes cover drawn on his bass drum. I believe. Because he goes by Loaf. Loafer T.
Big Loaf.
Shout out.
I know who you are.
Shout out to Big Loaf.
It's good to have you here.
Mountain Time, Big Loaf is. Mountain Man.
Oh, that's right. Wow.
Yeah. He brought me here for the first time, if you recall, all those years ago. Mm-hmm. And I think this story was shared. I'll make it brief. The first time that JB and I ever met each other, he gave me his tape. He gave me a tape of one of your first bands. Mm-hmm. And because he knew I was a music guy, I was into music, and I went home, I listened to it, I really liked it, and then I started playing bass probably a few months after that. Like, I picked up a bass finally, and our friend Big Loaf brought me over here, and we jammed for hours that night. We just jammed. And I remember the first thing that you told me, because I was like, I felt comfortable enough like telling you this. I was like, yeah, I'm like kind of scared. I was like, I don't know what to play. And you said the worst thing you could do is not play anything at all. And I've always taken that, like, that's been like my moniker with music ever since. It's like you just keep playing until you figure it out. Mm-hmm. No matter what the situation is, you're jamming something, you don't really know what to play, just start playing. Yeah. Play anything.
Yeah.
And we played a lot of fucking music that night.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Big Loaf.
Big Loaf.
Quite the drummer in his day. Could still be.
Good to see you. JB unlocked. Wait. Oh. It's Spotify and YouTube, so that's for the Lamont Parmesan Show?
Yep, Lamont Parmesan on Spotify and YouTube.
Big Loaf says, yes, sir, and then says, good to see you, boys, and then says, JB unlocked my brain on drums. How did I do that?
I'm not sure.
Did I show him something?
I'm not sure.
Show him a
Probably.
kid?
I don't know. Show him a kiss.
Oh, man.
Sorry.
Falling asleep.
Well, Jables, that was the other guy who died, unfortunately. Carl Weathers. Rest in peace to Carl Weathers this week. The most famous for his role in the Rocky movies, as well as... Oh, that was one Carl Weathers story I was going to share. Did you have... I'll ask you this. Did you have a movie as a kid that you rented over and over again? I feel like that's really common with kids, where it's just like you go to the store and there's always that one that you wanted to rent.
Well...
You don't know your family with...
The thing with me... Yeah. My grandfather would... He would go to the library and then he'd burn the DVDs and then he'd print them out and send them to us in the mail. So he'd send us like 20 or 50 DVDs in the mail, and they're all ripped.
Bootleg movies.
Yeah, they're all ripped. Dude. But that was his thing.
Hell yeah.
But no,
take it to the man.
I never got to rent to movies, but I will say I did rent the game Bully. over and over again.
Okay. I had a couple. For me, the game that I rented the most was Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Yeah.
I that was one because my brother showed me fighting games. We played like Soul Calibur. We played a little Mortal Kombat, but we would rent Marvel vs. Capcom 2 over and over and over again. Mine was Predator with Carl Weathers, and that was the one I annoyed my family with. I loved Predator when I was a kid. That was my favorite fucking movie.
I want to watch that all over again.
Dude. Rest in peace, Carl Weathers. Damn. And well, did you have anything else for the talking block, or should we get into our Wayne tribute?
I'm still getting over the kids hiding dip from their parents.
Yeah, and I'm still getting over the fact that I thought you meant chip dip. Chewing tobacco.
It's just disgusting. I get in my head sometimes. I'm like, what are you guys doing? I thought the thing was cigarettes. I thought that was the thing that was cool.
That's kind of topical as well. Like how they're trying to ban zines now. Like
what?
Do you know zine? What is it? Z-Y-N, zine?
Oh no.
It's
I was thinking of like fanzines.
Oh, zines. Yeah, no.
Jesus.
Yeah, they're trying to ban those zines. No,
I almost had a heart attack.
That's
there.
funny.
Like, you're not going to let people make things?
That's like the chip dip thing. If you were
Yeah.
No. Zine is a nicotine product.
Yeah.
It's like it's like chewing tobacco pouches.
Yeah.
It's a pouch without chewing tobacco in it. It has like nicotine and like gum in there. It's you lip it just like a dip or something. But the government's been freaking out trying to regulate. Oh, Elgato flipped on.
God damn fucking Elgato.
Fuck you, Elgato.
You guys know what to do. Look away from the computer screens because you don't want to see this.
Don't look at it. No, but yeah, they're trying to ban zines or something like that. Like apparently, like that's their new pilgrimage is their new fight is against the way zines are being marketed, and I think that it's being marketed to kids. It's like I don't know what kid is like. Let me pack a fucking lipper.
Pack a what?
A lipper.
Oh,
like, you know what I mean? Like let me pack down a fucking lipper.
How did you do that? What are you doing? Are you snapping?
I'm holding these two fingers together and just throwing my... That's how you pack a can of snuff. You hold a can of stuff and you...
I almost thought you had one. And I was like, why does that sound so real? See, we're really good at sound effects here. You ever heard... Okay.
That goes out to my tall friend, Connor.
See, here's something,
He
Mitchell.
showed me that.
We've heard humans snoring before.
Yeah.
Do you know what it sounds like when a dog snores?
Yes, actually, I do, yeah.
Okay. Wait, have you ever heard a camel snore?
Yes, actually, I have, yeah.
Actually, have you really?
Yeah, I actually have.
When?
Give me another animal.
A whale.
Yes.
See?
Give me another one.
Kangaroo. I know you've never been to Australia. No?
No. Why would I have heard a kangaroo snore?
Okay, well, I'll show you how they sound.
Can you give me the whale? I want to see if you're accurate. That's pretty close. Actually.
Yeah, I know. I've been doing it for a long time.
Yeah, I've slept. I'm not gonna make that joke. Jesus.
So Dan says, sick. And then he says, you wouldn't download a car. What does that mean? You wouldn't download a car?
You wouldn't download a car. It probably made more sense to whatever we were talking about.
Were we talking about cars?
I don't know.
I don't remember. Well, here's
neither.
something. Something from Big Loaf.
Big Loaf.
Let's
Shouts
see.
out. Scoot it in.
What I mean by that was watching J.B. jam on the drums taught me that it's cool to try things and make mistakes while having fun. Very influential to me at the time learning my first instrument. Damn, dude. I didn't know that.
I would agree.
What the heck?
Yeah.
That's fun.
Look at you, JB. Touching all these lives. Bing.
Do it again. Wait, count down.
Touching all these lives. Bing. Well, what do you think? Should we get back to music? What you have anything to say for yourself? I'm waiting.
Not like that. Not that type of approach to the question.
I
No,
apologize. I'm sorry. That was aggressive.
it was a little aggressive.
I
It kind of
apologize.
made me squirm a little bit.
Made you squirt a little bit?
No, it made me squirm.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Squirm.
my bad. Oh,
M
I didn't hear you right.
upside down W.
Got it. Wumbo.
Wombology.
Squirrel. Squirt.
Oh, you know what? I need to give you 2 women's stickers.
Oh.
We've got the glitter one, and it's holographic.
Yes.
But we got one. You remember when, like the merman W for Wumbo?
Yeah.
I took that Wumbo,
Yeah.
and I put the, and then used the Wumbo, and
That's
then women.
hilarious. That's dang. Hell
So,
yeah.
I'll have to give that to you.
Well, why don't you shout out the women re-releases, or re-release and then new,
Well, it's
if
not.
you'd like to.
It's not here yet.
It's
but-
on its way.
Yeah, they're on their way. I think the re-release is shipping from Canada on the 6th.
Yep.
And
You said
then
that.
we still need to make the I'm almost done with all the artwork. I need to talk to Graham a little bit, but that idea. Oh, I shouldn't say it. Well, should I say it? The gold?
Oh, yeah. The tape idea, yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to get 100 made.
100 tapes of the new album.
95 of them are going to be brown or white. We can't decide. We're thinking white because it kind of matches, maybe black too.
Yeah,
But-
black would be fine. It doesn't
Yeah.
need to be chocolate.
I was thinking chocolate.
Chocolate's a cool idea. Like, I get it.
Yeah, because we had the Willy Wonka glasses on our album cover.
Yeah.
So the 5 are going to be 5 golden tickets, and those will be 5 golden tickets to have a free session at GDR to record.
Gimme Danger Records.
So, but people have to, they'll probably have to submit a photo or a video of themselves like holding up their hand and being like, hey, it's me.
I did it.
You owe me.
But yeah, and that
Maybe I
one-
should specify like a single.
Do you want to share the name of that album or no? Or EP?
It's called Shadow.
Shadow by the Women. Coming very soon.
Recorded in 2018. Took this long to get it all together.
Glitter is the one that's shipping on the 6th.
Yep, they'll be here very, very soon.
And Glitter you can already listen to on Bandcamp and whatnot, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hell yeah, Jables. So yeah.
Oh
Be
wait,
on-
I got one more thing.
One
I'm
more
gonna ask
thing.
you.
Hit me.
I'm gonna ask Mitchell here.
Hit me.
Are you done with your Green Day blog post yet for the GDR thing?
Oh, not yet. I haven't finished writing that. No, but I have it like framed out.
Okay.
Blog posts are coming soon. As we've been compiling our resources for the record label and getting gears turning that way, JB thought it'd be a good idea if we had little blog posts.
I don't know if that was me. I thought that was you. I thought you were thinking of writing something.
Or I think that you had mentioned that the website we were using had a blog page. And I said, oh, I would like to write the things for it. I like to write. I enjoy writing.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm good at it, but I'll be
Yes, you are.
I'll be posting little articles there, little I don't know, opinion pieces. The first one being on Green Day's newest album. And I hate it. I fucking hate it. It's the sort of thing that Jimmy Fallon fans would call punk.
Maybe Jimmy Kimmel.
Fallon. Kimball's too cool for this album. No, And I'll leave it for the blog post if anybody cares to listen to me dribble on. But really, I just think that with this album in particular, it seems like Green Day is getting further and further away from the point. They're getting further and further away from what made them cool. Kind of being a voice of the adolescent angst and making that okay and making it kind of empowering and not being as annoying about it. It's the same thing with like Green Day or Nirvana or like Paramore. It's kind of like how I feel about those, where it's like, yeah, we're angsty, we're teenagers, but we're not being annoying about it. Green Day's fucking annoying now. A little bit. When did this was, and then we can get back to the music, but do you remember when they released those 3 albums? It was like Uno, Dos, and Tre or something like that.
Yeah.
I remember actually really liking Uno. And then I didn't listen to Dos or Tre too much. I think I listened to some of Dos. I don't think I listened to
I think
Tre.
Axel had me, maybe he had us both over, but I know he had me over to listen to all 3.
Because my brother had a couple of them. I don't own them, but he had a couple of them when we lived at my parents' house, our parents' house. And that's when I was listening to them. But
Okay.
yeah,
And I do have to be honest, just because
be honest,
I'm not I've never been a Green Day fan.
it's fair.
That pop shit annoys the fuck out of me, especially when I hear it in punk music.
That's how I think about it. It's like Green Day was once upon a time, like I called it like punk pop, like punk that's like popular and has these pop sensibilities. And now this album is truly like pop punk, truly true blue pop punk. It's awful.
I refuse to listen to it. I'm refusing it.
JB, what? We're gonna carry out a couple song tribute to the great late Wayne
Kramer.
Wayne Kramer. Fuck.
You knew you were thinking about Bruce Wayne.
I was gonna
you were
say,
swept into it too.
I'm always thinking about Bruce Wayne and Wayne Manor.
It's it's quite the. Can you hear my lungs?
Quite the what? That would be bad if that's how your lungs were.
Can you hear my heart?
God.
The compressor's on. Oh wait. Let's put it on my neck.
Neck.
Do I sound like one of those people that has like those voice modulators when they're smokers?
Yeah, kinda.
You're hearing my throat right now. Isn't that fucking weird? Oh yeah, you do it. Up next, we got music by Mitchell Kim. Mitchell. Man, that's a weird neck.
That's an odd neck. That's a wet neck.
Yeah, that is a wet neck. Yeah.
Wayne Kramer, rest in peace, guitar player for the MC5. JB, what song are we going to start off with here? You have the MC5.
You don't have any?
No.
No MC5 today? Okay.
No, I didn't bring them.
Well, let's see.
No, sir. No.
I think we will. You know what, Mitchell? You talk to the people.
I'll talk to the people. Hello, people. Well, we sure do appreciate you guys tuning in with us this evening. It has been a busy-ass day, but it's been a very fun day for me. Spent the morning with my girlfriend, lovely girlfriend. We went and... what did we even fucking do? Oh, we went and got coffee. She got coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker. I have a bad heart, as it were. I do not do caffeine unless I want to fuck with myself, which is sometimes.
Should we play Kick Out the Jams? Or should we play Ramblin' Rose, where Wayne is the main vocalist?
Ooh, that's a good question. Why not both? It's a tribute to Wayne.
Oh, Mixcloud.
All right, Mixcloud, you fucks.
Yeah.
Well, why don't we do one now, one later?
But I have the original, Looking at You, that was on a 7-inch. That wasn't on the second. What?
You're just dank right now. Keep going. No, you're just funny. You're just dank. It's not a bad thing.
It's the original Ace
square.
It's sick. It's sick.
Have you heard it before?
No. No.
It's really important.
So then why don't we play Ramblin' Rose?
Ramblin' Rose.
I feel like everybody's heard Kick Out the Jams. If you haven't, go and listen to Kick Out the Jams,
And we've said motherfucker many times on this show. We don't need to hear it again.
Motherfucker.
Actually, we do need
Yeah.
We'll hear it a different time.
Well, we'll play it. But this one's for you, Wayne. Wayne Kramer, 75 years old.
Oh, shit. I forgot about that.
Oh, that's sick.
Red, white, and blue.
Oh, classic. Yeah, Wayne with the American flag Stratocaster. Super
Yeah.
sick.
Good old Wayne.
Rest in peace, a great rocker from Detroit.
What a terrible thing to happen.
Ramblin' Rose by the MC5.
Brothers and sisters, I want to see your hands out there. Let me see your hands. I want everybody to kick up some noise. I want to hear some revolution out there, brothers. I want to hear a little revolution. Brothers and sisters, the time has come for each and every one of you to decide whether you are going to be the problem or whether you are going to be the solution. That's right. You must choose, brothers. You must choose. It takes 5 seconds. 5 seconds of decision. 5 seconds to realize your purpose here on the planet. It takes 5 seconds to realize that it's time to move. It's time to get down with it. Brothers, it's time to testify, and I want to know, are you ready to testify? Are you ready? I give you a testimonial. The MC5.
Fuck, we're back.
Hey.
Oh, did I really have to start with an F word?
Couple blunders there. That was my mistake on the 33 RPM on the 45 LP. I was confused. I've never put out. I just picked up that Muddy Waters. Okay. God damn it. How was I supposed to know? We got 2 turntables going. I'm on JB's.
Just the way you said it, I was confused.
Do you want to flip it back to the Elgato? We're gonna close out the night with you all. We wanted to come back and say hello. How you doing? Happy Saturday. Thanks for hanging out with us. Oh, I should probably turn it on. Yep, there we are. There we are.
See, here's the thing.
I'll grab my phone.
Are you ready for this?
I'm ready for this.
The fact that we keep having to do this fucking thing with the camera and the Elgato, it just makes me appreciate the Lamont Parmesan show that much more.
Oh, yeah.
They don't have these problems, and we have these problems. What the fuck is wrong with us?
I know. I need
God damn
to
it.
take some production tips from Lars. I'll get rid of the.
They got it all figured out.
I know. No, they do a good job.
You know, I got the good set. They got it all.
Yeah. They do a good job over there, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And I was happy to be a guest. Again, go check out Lamont Parmesan on Spotify or on YouTube. Full episodes on YouTube.
Now, I will say, Dan, when you mentioned the vinyl quality, the Chef's Kiss you gave. That was a bootleg.
That was a bootleg of a David Bowie album. Maybe it sounds a little different in room. It did sound good. I did say it sounded good for a bootleg.
It was just, I don't know if you saw that on the camera, but it was like really, really warbly.
Warbly. No, it's I think it's especially with songs like that, it's such a familiar song. When you hear it in a little bit different setting, it you know, it might sound a little better. It's gonna sound different. Always sounds a little better as long as it doesn't sound bad.
Right.
If that makes sense. Well, JB, this was another rock and roll radio broadcast from Gimme Danger Records.
Yeah, nothing sad this time.
No. Well,
except for A Lot of Love by Neil Young.
And Candy Says it's kind of sad.
Oh,
That's kinda
yeah.
sad.
Here, let's do it together.
Yeah.
Okay. That happened.
That happened. We don't need to do it again.
That sounded just like the whale.
You don't know what a whale sleeping sounds like.
You said I did a good job doing it.
I did not say that.
I thought you liked it.
I didn't. Well, I don't know. I'm full of chimichangas. We listened to some. We had some chimichangas earlier in the show.
That was some good chimichangas.
We listened to a lot of records here.
Did you eat your beans?
I did eat my beans.
All of it?
Yeah.
Dude,
I'm a beans guy. I love refried beans.
Okay.
I was actually I was never a legumes man until I lived with my roommate, the biker. He turned me on to legumes of all shape and form, but refried beans were one of my favorite introductory legumes. And black beans. When I used to be, this is a little story, when I was very health conscious at one point in my life, I was a savage. I was an asshole. But I wasn't an asshole. I was an asshole to myself. I would eat full fucking plate. I'm not even shitting you. My dinner was like sometimes a full mounded up plate of broccoli, black beans, and chicken. With just like cayenne pepper on it. And then I'd have a couple gin drinks and smoke half a pack of cigarettes, and that was my dinner.
That's not health conscious.
I was conscious of trying to lose weight. And it worked. It worked very well.
Yeah.
My lungs just hurt. They still hurt.
Oh.
And then I just put the weight back on, and I stopped smoking the cigarettes. I just smoke this fucking thing now. I stopped drinking as much.
Yeah, well, there was some drinking a little earlier.
I had a beer earlier.
No, it was a little beer.
I had a beer.
It's a little beer.
I'm 6.5 feet, 300 some odd pounds. I don't know if like one beer. It's like a teaspoon.
Okay, yeah, that's true. You know what?
Tablespoon, possibly.
After I was done drinking mine, because I don't drink that much, I was feeling a little weird.
You got a little,
feeling a little weird.
Got a little tipsy?
Yeah, I was like,
nothing wrong with that.
no.
That's where if I get two, 3 beers, that's where I start feeling it now. It used to be that I wouldn't really feel anything from alcohol until about 6, 7 beers in. That's how out of whack my tolerance was once upon a time.
Huh. Yeah, I never did that. I never did that problem. I remember you gave me 3 beers.
Yeah.
And I felt fine on the couch, and then I was like, okay, I gotta get up. And then I was walking around like, oh.
I remember this.
And you're like, are you okay, man? I'm like, I'm fine.
I'm trying to think, like, did I ever tell the story of like when I woke up and I saw something on my shirt in the morning? No, this is a funny story. So like we were all out at the bars and whatever, and we walked back from the bar, and this is when I was still a cigarette smoker, And I vividly remember this. I wasn't blackout drunk or anything, but I was definitely wasted. And we get back to the house, and I start smoking a cigarette, probably a block away from the house, and I'm finishing it on the stoop. And I all of a sudden, I have to puke. I puke into the bushes, and I must have wiped my mouth on my shirt, just dragged my mouth across my shirt and kept smoking my cigarette, and then fucking went inside and passed out. And I woke up in the morning, and I went down to the corner store to get a sandwich and a pack of cigarettes. And I come back, and I sit down, and I smoke a cigarette, and I look down at my shirt, and there's just a streak of puke from my shoulder down to my elbow. And I just went into one of my favorite establishments, and I was like, God fucking damn it. Just passed out with dried puke on me. Yeah. Drinking is not cool. It's not attractive. At least when I do it. But it is fun. Just pukey.
Holy fuck. That's awesome.
I'm trying to think of any
Just
other.
the way that you said it, because you said, I wiped it on my shirt and then I went to bed. And then you said, and then the next morning I went over there and then, I bought the thing. But you didn't mention that you had the same shirt.
Yeah, I didn't even realize. I didn't realize until I sat down and smoked a cigarette. I was like, oh, fuck.
Fuck.
I totally forgot about it. I just passed out in my flannel, woke up.
You know what? There's a beauty to that, Mitchell.
Oh, yeah.
There's a beauty to that.
That's I'll give you one more little story. This one's not about me. Our friend Big Loaf 420, who was in chat earlier. I don't know if he's still with us live now.
Big Loaf?
Big Loaf reporting. Big Loaf, he lived out of state from us. I grew up with him in Wisconsin here, and he was out of state, and he was in visiting over the holidays. It was winter, and we were getting trashed and just having a good time, just kind of partying at our house, and or did we go to the bar? No, we didn't. We were all hanging out at my house at the time. And then he was gonna go over to another friend of ours' house to sleep over there, and they just had a better setup for him. He was just right around the corner, you know what I mean? And so it's 2:30 in the morning. Big Loaf and those friends had left probably 45 minutes ago at this point or whatever. I had picked up the beer cans, whatever was closing up shop, shutting off the lights, locking the door. I lock the door. And I'm walking away from the locked door, and I get a knock at the door. And we had these super square upstairs neighbors, and then one of the guys ended up hitting me up for weed 6 months later, but he was such an asshole. But we had these super square upstairs neighbors, and I get a knock at the door, and it's one of them. And I'm like, hey, man, how's it go? It was dead quiet. We weren't making too much noise or anything. I'm like, hey, man, how's it going? Happy Saturday, whatever. And he's like, hey, man, is your friend outside? And I was like, I looked at him and I smiled. I was like, no, man, probably shouldn't be. I was like, why? Is there somebody out there? He's like, yeah, there's somebody passed out on the side of the house. You might want to check. Make sure it's not your friend. And I was like, well, yeah, because it was negative weather and it was snowing. It was the dead of winter in Wisconsin, in Milwaukee. And I walk outside and it's Big Loaf. He never made it over to the other friend's house. He passed out outside on the side of the house. It's Loaf, you could have fucking died, dude. It's fucking -10. And I looked back at the guy. I was like, yeah, this one's mine. And then I woke Loaf up and got him inside, and he was safe that night.
Oh my God.
I was like, son of a bitch, this could have actually been bad. This could have actually
died.
This could have actually really been bad.
Oh my God.
I was literally locking the door and walking away from the door. I was going to bed. It was 2:30 in the morning, 3 in the morning.
I wonder if he even remembers. Does he remember that story?
I think so, yeah.
God.
I don't know. I have to ask him about it, but yeah.
It's not too cold out here.
I don't know how it happened. I don't know if he even remembered how it happened. I don't know if he... Because I thought he had left with the guys he was going to spend the night with. So I don't know if he was like, oh, I forgot something, tried to come back or something, and just took a squat. If he was taking a piss, like there's like if we used to piss on that side of the house, like I don't know if he was taking a piss. I don't know. But there he was, a little loaf, passed out in the snow. Damn it, loaf, get in the goddamn house. That was a good one.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. I don't have any stories like that. The only weird stories, like, it's not even weird, it's just normal. My friend Jake was playing Doom, like the new Doom from like 2017.
Doom Eternal, I think.
Yeah, Doom Eternal. And
sick game.
Yeah. But he was the only one that was drunk out of us. We were all drinking a little bit, and he got pretty drunk, and we gave him the controller, and it was this level where, like, you have these, like, it was like an empty pit on the bottom, and you had to go through, like, on either side.
Okay.
It was like a bridge.
Yeah.
And then there was like a middle part of the bridge too that was underneath, so it was like 2 and then 1 right down there.
Okay. Like a Prince of Persia sort of thing.
Yeah.
Make your way across.
And he was trying to walk across this bridge with a bunch of demons coming out, but every time he'd get on, he fell once and he died. He's like, oh shit. And then he respawned and he kept doing it over and over again. But he was so drunk that it was like doing Groundhog's Day all over again. Like, oh. I'm like, Jake, stop doing that.
Yeah.
Give me the fucking controller.
It just got in the loop.
Yeah. He was totally on loop. He didn't even notice. He must have thought it was like, oh shit, well, that's part of the game.
We were at a video game tournament one time. A couple of my friends are really into fighting games, and they're really good at them. A couple of them are some of the best Street Fighter players in the state, actually. And we were at a competition in the Chicagoland area, and I was just there to like have a good time because like I'm not very good at fighting games. Like I'm good enough. Like I would beat like the layperson in fighting games, but I'm not like not good on their level at all, or to be at a tournament to, you know what I mean? But I was there for fun. I entered into a couple games regardless. We got in trouble with security once for bringing beer in because like they wanted you to buy the vendor drinks. Mm-hmm. And so there's two things. One, so we were like, oh, okay, well, we're not going to buy vendor drinks all night. Like we're going to keep just drinking our stuff. Mm-hmm. So we just walked around, saw what the vendors were selling and just went, because they were just selling like bottled like Modelo and White Claws and whatever. So we just went and bought that stuff from the liquor store and just walked around with it because it's like, how are you gonna know if like you know? Well, I'm walking past the security guard and I literally dropped my backpack and like 12 beers like just cascade out of my backpack, and I'm like literally like like scooping it up, and then this one I wish this was on video. I would love to show this to you, but it was towards the end of the tournament, and we were at a Westin. It was being hosted at a Westin hotel. Yeah. And they have complimentary robes upstairs, like in your room, you know. And so I threw on a Westin robe, and I was walking around in a Westin robe and whatever, like the whole time, and like right towards the end. And I was like just stuffing beers in my pockets and like coming down in the robe and like just coming down the stairs in the robe, and just because I was totally out of the tournament and we were just watching the rest of it. And the tournament organizer is up. So like at these tournaments, they usually show like trailers for upcoming games. Like fighting games will debut their trailers and stuff like that. Yeah. And so it was like a big thing, like, oh, okay, everybody get together. And like the organizer, who's like a big deal-ish in like the fighting game community, he was up there and he was announcing the trailers and thanking everybody, you know, and it was like a big thing. And he's like giving his speech or whatever. And like there's like I'm standing in the back with everybody, and I have like a Westin robe on, right? And I have a PBR in my hand at this point. They're not selling PBR. I don't care. I'm just slurging PBRs. We were like smoking weed at the entrance. Like we were just degenerates. Like, And I'm standing there with the PBR in a Weston robe, fucked up. And this guy's like in the middle of his speech, and there's like an applause break. And like in the silence between him starting to talk again and the applause break, I screamed out, "I love video games." And the first 3 rows in front of me laughed, and then I yelled it again. Like, I yelled it again, wanting him to look at me, and then he did, and everybody turned around and looked at me. I love video games! And, yeah. Actually, Loaf was at that one, too, I think. Yeah. There I was in a Western, or like it was like there. I just remember seeing this group of guys who laughed the first time I said it, and the second time I said it, they just shot daggers at me. It's a hype moment. It felt like the right thing to say.
Oh my god. Oh my god. It reminds me of that kid that went up on the stage and did the Bill Clinton thing.
Oh yeah.
I want to nominate.
That's
What was it like? I want to nominate reborn Rabbi Bill Clinton.
yeah.
What? I love video games.
I love video games.
I want to do something like that.
Alcohol make you do that. See, that's the thing. Like, I never, ever, once, ever picked up a girl's number, even talked to a girl at a bar when I was single, anything. I just did shit like that. That was the pinnacle of my drinking, is just making people laugh.
Do you
Having
remember,
the confidence to make people laugh.
there was one moment that I did something kind of like that in a crowd of people. It wasn't a crowd, but it was like a room full of people.
Yeah.
Do you remember when we went to Guitar Center? Me, you, and Axel, and we went by the orange amps. Do you remember this at all?
I don't remember. Like, I remember we went to Guitar Center.
We went by the orange
yeah.
amps, and it was really quiet that day. No one was playing guitars, so the amps, they were just looking. Me and you got to the orange amps, and I shouted, "Holy shit, they're actually orange!"
I do remember.
And everyone looked, and you looked at me like, "Dude, stop." And then I said, "I'm sorry, I just didn't know that they were actually orange." How was I supposed to know? You didn't tell me.
Just like 16, 17-year-old, like self-conscious me, like, shut up, dude. Like, just because we think it's funny. That's funny,
Just in my mind, I was thinking like, I'm gonna make this like my friend is showing me these orange amps.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, okay, I'll go see them. Holy
yeah.
shit, they're actually orange. The fuck?
That's funny. Oh man. Well, Jables, I think it was a radio show.
Yeah.
We're at 3 hours 20 minutes. Quite the show.
Let's see if we have any more of these comments here.
Any more comments? Anything to bring up?
Let's see. The tracking noises were really tremendous from Dan. Tracking noises.
Tracking noises.
And then he says, "Oh, JB, you sweet, sweet summer child." Thanks. What does that mean?
I don't know. You're not even born in the summer.
No. I was born in April. In the spring.
I won't say your actual birth date on here.
Why?
Do you want me to?
What's wrong with is that doxing?
I don't fucking know. I don't really know. Like, I know what doxing is, but I don't really know what leads to it, because it's like, wouldn't people be able to figure it out? Like,
I'm gonna say my social security number.
maybe not that. That might be doxing.
4. It's just 4.
I was one of the originals.
I was the 4th guy. First guy was Jesus. Right?
I think. So it's Jesus,
No. It would be
Adam and Eve.
Adam.
Yeah. But yeah,
And
yeah,
then Eve.
Adam and Eve.
And then
So,
Eve,
yeah.
that fuck up.
Number 1 was God. Number 2 was
But isn't he an eternal
/
being?
3.
He's not like a.
I don't
Not a
know,
human?
man. I just assume he has a social security number still. He better.
I bet
a
he's got a
fucking
social
American.
media account.
He's an American.
Let's see if he's got an Instagram. I doubt it. Do you think he's got an Instagram?
God? Somebody's had to have made
Yeah,
God
God.
on Instagram. Yeah, probably.
Let's see God, and we'll go to accounts.
Who do you think is God's social media manager?
There's good.
Good God.
Fine. I'll type in Jesus. You think Jesus has one?
No.
I don't think so either. But we'll try it.
That guy's dead.
Oh! Jesus!
Oh.
The Jesus community. 1.1 million followers.
Wow.
That's pretty cool, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
It was a radio show.
Yeah, it was a radio show.
That
It was a
happened.
radio show.
Thank you all for tuning in or listening back if you're listening to this post-haste. Again, I'm Mitch, and to my... in front of me?
My forward
To my forward?
is J.B.
J.B. Both of Gimme Danger Records, of Gimme Danger Radio, GDR.
You know, my coworker at
Okay.
work,
Sure.
he doesn't say J.B., he says J.B.
Yeah, but...
Hey, J.B. Every morning. J.B. I'm like, hell yeah.
What's up, man?
Yay! It's me!
Yeah, yo.
But anyways, yeah, GDR. Woohoo!
GDR, woohoo. Look for Glitter reissue.
They'll be coming out soon.
And then we're also looking forward to Shadow by the Women.
Shadow.
Check out the Gimme Danger Records Bandcamp. Check out GimmeDangerRecords.com.
Mm-hmm.
Check out the Lamont Parmesan Show.
Yes.
Shout out again to our friend in chat, and Lars, for that matter, his co-host / producer.
Mm-hmm.
They do a great job over there, and I
Yeah.
was featured on an episode this week. Go check them out. Go give them some listens. They get a fair amount of views. And yeah, outside of that, we're gonna leave you with a couple rock and roll tracks. Again, rest in peace, Wayne. We're gonna close out with one more MC5 banger, one that's a little bit more familiar.
And then I'll close out with a Zeppelin.
A little bit. We're gonna get the let out to end the night. You know that the night's ending on a good note when it's ending on a Led Zeppelin track.
Fuck yeah.
Rock and roll, everyone.
Fuck yeah.
Keep listening to records. Shoot us a message if you feel like it. I don't know what you'd message us about, but if you
Yeah.
feel like it, you can reach out to us on our Instagram. You can reach out to us on Mixcloud. You can.
I don't know. You got any beer?
You want to have a beer with us? You just send us a message.
Or if you want to give some to us? I don't know, man. I don't know what to say.
Maybe that works.
It feels late. What time is it?
It's only 10. It's 10:11.
Oh, okay.
It does feel later though. It feels like 1 fucking a.m. or something.
So,
Some pussy.
okay. So Dan says on the bootleg, tracking noises equals bootleg, and then Sweet Summer Child equals JB on one beer.
Sweet summer child Jables.
I should just stick to half a beer
Hey man.
and then just pour it.
Hey, trust me, if there's one person that you should be taking drinking advice from, it's not Dan. Sorry, Dan. I had to get you one more time. And we're going to have Dan on the show very
That
soon.
was
here.
really funny though.
Get on. KT Nightshade.
I just remember you guys being so pissed, while he was doing it, and I was kind of enjoying it. I was
Well,
like,
of course, you're the fly on the wall.
yeah,
Yeah.
that should have been a TV show skit or something like that.
That should have been filmed. Did he say something? I feel like I see it.
He says LOL, all caps.
Nah, you know what? Honestly, you don't want to have a tolerance to anything. It means you're doing it too much, frankly. But yeah.
Me sitting on a bale of shavings.
bags of shavings in the front. There were like wood chips or something out front of the house that night. Yeah.
Huh.
It was wood shavings, wood chips. I think it was something for the barn. I think it was something. It was something like that.
Okay.
Regardless, this has been Gimme Danger Radio.
Yes.
Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back very soon. Maybe next week. Maybe the week after.
Yeah.
We are working on getting the studio space cleaned up, cleared out, and ready to go. So
Then we'll get all this stuff in there, and I'll be recording a band on the 17th.
that's correct. Yeah, and well, shit. We'll talk about it later, but maybe we'll have to have them by to talk about it if they'd like.
Oh yeah.
If they'd like, maybe after the recording.
Yeah.
Anyway, happy Saturday, all. Have a good rest of your evening. Have a good Sunday. Have a good day if you're listening to this back. Thanks again for listening.
Dan says wood shavings for the horse stall on the patio.
Yes.
So Mitchell was right.
Yeah.
All right.
Surprised he can even recall that. All right. We're going to cut it over to music. Thanks again, everybody.
All right. So Mitchell's going to get a track from the MC5. It's got it's featuring Wayne Kramer on the guitar there.
Rest in peace, Wayne.
Legendary track here.
Some real shit.
Real good shit.
Real good.
Rock and roll shit.
Oh, the red, white, and blue is so cool.
Oh, on the... Yeah, look at that. I like how it's coming from the middle. It's spreading itself out.
Spread them.
Oh, bro, did you see the new spread? No, dude. I don't have a subscription to that shit.
And I pulled out and nutted on her back.
Oh, damn it, Axel. Why would you say that to me?
Yes, he did.
Oh, you just had to say it.
I can't tell where the groove is here. Because there's two. I'm just going to trust it.
All right. You got it,
I think I got it, Jables.
Okay. I'm gonna put this up.
Kick out the jams, motherfucker.
Yeah, kick out the jams.
Kick out the jams!
Well, I feel pretty good, and I guess that I could get crazy now, baby. 'Cause we all got it doing, and when the dressing room got crazy now, baby.
So, kick out the jams.
I know I